4-3. I should rank up after this season's over either way, which kind of sucks because then I'm just gonna face like super fucked up people. Basically just gonna like get demoted, like probably. Gonna be stupid. It's not too bad.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go.
Jaguars fan.
This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good.
Not as,
right at the 30-yard
I mean, not
line.
quite as brave as football team fans.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2.
Certainly a nice job by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this
No,
case,
dog.
maybe
Not
a little
this
too
time.
much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Now Murray, he bootlegs it.
That's all right.
He finds Beckham late, and he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO.
Excuse me.
Powerful running. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside
ridiculous.
the 25.
He barely flipped that shit.
The last one was over 20 yards, and so was this one.
All right, I've got to be careful here. All right, he's on the plus side of 30. There may be a little gray in the beard, but that's not slowing down his speed as far as he's concerned.
What are you saying? I'm on the plus side of 30.
Well, if you're on the plus side of 30, you don't know what I'm on the plus side of. All I know is that run right there. Let us know there's still some life in those legs.
Absolutely, still got a lot of life left in those legs. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Broncos' 25-yard line.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. On the ground, it's James.
Wow.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down.
Not
on the right side, it's Smith. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. They get
I bet he'll go for it, though.
time as that leads us to a 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going for it. Hits Murray.
Wow.
And Eifert has it. And he picks up the first as he's able to take
It's
it
different
down
out
to
here in the red
7-yard
zone, though.
line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle, but collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss on 1st and goal.
Get off,
To
dude.
his right.
Come here.
And he is going to go
dude.
down.
He's lucky he didn't fumble
Back
that
at the
shit.
11-yard line. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards
What's
to
up,
take a
Jared?
sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on
This
the
guy's
ground.
pretty decent.
And now can they reverse
Hopefully
the
he
trend
doesn't
on
pull
3rd
off
and
some-
goal with the last 2
something
plays
shady
having
right
gone
here.
backwards. Shotgun now from Murray.
No, see?
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Odell Beckham there to make the
Sucks.
grab. And the Jaguars drive right down the field
Yeah, I
and
gotta
score
do
on
something.
the opening drive.
He took up like the whole first quarter with that drive,
There to
too.
get things started. They took up
Oh,
the bulk of the
that's
first quarter, and they end up in the
kind
end
of
zone.
stuff
And I
that
love your last
costs
point.
you.
Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point.
Might be able
Now,
to get
flip it
good.
over defensively. They've
Getting
got to slow
blocks.
that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ooh, he's got guys built up on the left. I might be able to pull this off.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Sets up the screen to Gordon.
Oh,
He's
what?
tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Such a weak hit.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 37-yard line.
6-0 our score after 1.
With the score, Jaguars 6.
Gotta win this
Broncos
game.
nothing.
If I lose one more, my season's over. Come on.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield.
Fucking
They go backwards there 2 yards, and
pissed.
2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
He's ready for that shit in the middle there.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th
I'm just gonna have to
down.
punt it away. I can't
That's
risk
an
it.
excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on
That's
time,
kinda
no
bad.
penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Missed that tackle. Cost
A
like 10
nice
yards.
return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. On 1st down, it's
Not good.
James. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their 1st drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision?
Wow,
and
dude.
And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
You gotta do something, dude. What the hell?
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game,
He's
they
like
knew he would be the
pretty
focal point
much
of
in
their
field goal
attack.
range.
This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Ooh, this might be good.
They They
Come on,
run. It's
get in
Mark
there.
Ingram. And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos.
That was not a
33.
fucking first down. Dude.
5 yards
Come
on the play
on.
there as the drive will continue. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
It's like that Steelers
2
Ravens
minutes
game
remaining
today.
in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Murray now on first down.
Yeah, get down.
Running back. It's complete.
Sit down, dude.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. From the gun, Murray.
Give me that pick.
Looking
You're supposed to
middle,
pick
and
it,
it's
man.
incomplete.
You're
Give
supposed to
credit
just
to
swat it.
KJ Wright. He was disrupting defensively.
Receiver coaches
Real
push
life,
their
that would
guys
have been
all the
picked.
time.
But he'd
Separation,
at
that's
least
what's
would
gonna
have
make
tried.
the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Off the bootleg, Murray. Over the middle.
Not good.
And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down
Not
conversion.
good.
A big play there
I
as
got a
they get the
timeout.
conversion on 3rd and 13.
I gotta score before the
Now the
fucking
Broncos
half.
are going to call
This
the
is-
first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll run on first down. James. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Creeping up on
Gonna
a
run
minute
the
to
clock
play
a
in this
little bit?
first
No, he's
half.
not.
On the option, it's Murray. He gives it
Man,
up.
I bit.
And we'll get this into the end zone for a
I have to score
touchdown.
before the half.
Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Oh, not even hesitating. They're going to go for 2. Here's Murray. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Play
2.
action. It's Wilson. Rolling to his left. This one complete to Jordan Reed. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts.
Gotta fucking
As it
score.
comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing is Wilson. Then Steve Smith hauls it in. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the
Stop the
30.
clock.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
First down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And this is
Did he
going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones.
Whatever. He won't score before the half. And I think, did I get the ball? Or does he?
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust
This
their
guy's a pretty decisive runner.
They decide to take a shot.
The run game's pretty dangerous.
41 now on 1st and 10. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you.
Cool, I get the ball.
Back for quarter number 3.
Fuck, man.
It'll be the Broncos
What's
getting
a
the football
night
first
cold?
in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And makes it
How's it
across
going?
the 20 as his guys
I'm getting my
will
ass
set up
kicked.
shop
This
at the
sucks.
23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll start the third quarter on the ground with Gordon.
There's a good run.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
A gain of 15. And the Broncos first down.
This is Gordon.
Come on, Gordon.
Javon Hargrave
Had
there
to
on
get
the
caught on
stop.
that dude.
It's not time to
And
get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They go play action with Wilson.
that was such... Wow, I can't believe he didn't pick that. That was such a terrible throw.
The intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. Call it a gain of 5.
Going for it,
4th down now.
It's now 4th down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. The open man is Smith. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming.
Was Morrow on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 44, Wilson.
That,
And that is
what kind of fucking throw,
You
dude?
got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson, escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will.
Can't believe I didn't fumble it.
First down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 31-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Forced out to his left. It's going to be caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Fuck.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down.
I fucked
Sack
up.
back at the 7. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. There's a fast release by Wilson out to the flat. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 and the 6.
I have to use a timeout
Now
just
the
to, like,
offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with
let
2
my dudes
remaining.
rest.
We'll be back after
'Cause I have to
this.
score, but I also have to have time for them to do a drive.
3rd and
I
goal
have to
now,
stop
mere
them from
inches
scoring.
from Pater. Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Yeah.
That is caught by Williams for a Bronco touchdown.
81, Mike Williams.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass, and the Broncos draw a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know
Still a
we
game.
Are, but sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Here's Murray, a quick throw complete. Was that a design pass or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Running with a fullback, Alex Arma.
Jesus.
12 yards there and a first down.
That's good. We're on Jaguars. 1st and 10 at the 48.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. On first down, it's James.
What the fuck are you guys
He's
doing?
got it across midfield and into Denver territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Gotta stop this
No
first
reason to
down.
lighten up now. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
He got it.
And
God.
he'll have a Jaguars
Fuck.
first down. It won't be by much.
That's
He
bad.
needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's James. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
The stop made by
Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you
Not
get in shape.
fucking
And this is going to be
good.
another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 17-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Murray going to look to run. On first down, James able to fight for about 4
What the
yards there to the
fuck?
13. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Murray going to hold on to it once more.
No.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
I really hope he like throws it and I can pick it in the end zone or
Seconds
something.
remaining. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown.
Well,
Edger and James.
it's pretty much, it's a wrap.
Second touchdown of the afternoon.
I'm still going to
And the
try to
Jaguars
score
have
and
6 to
get an
their lead.
onside kick or something, but... Ooh.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Flonase.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Steeler legend Troy.
Oops.
Pick.
What, I didn't, get anything? That's lame. Tie it. Well, all I did was pretty much lose so far. I think I'm good. Well, good games, you guys.